Mm-hmm. Let's see. Hey, Lynette. How you doing? Just messing around this morning. I'm just trying out some stuff.
What's going on YouTube? I'm making some pasta. I got that brand right there, and then I got this brand right here. Both boxes are of pasta are empty into the pot. Here's our seasoning mixes. I got the water turned up to, well, the heat I should say, turned up to 7. And I'm gonna get these noodles cooked up real good. The pan's a little dirty because I boiled eggs out of it.
Big loud house, so
Yesterday, but it's fine. I'm the one eating it, so I'm not tripping out about it. But yeah, we're going to boil up these noodles real quick. We're not going to drain all the water, but we're going to let these noodles cook for a bit. And
Jesus, why do they look like that? Oh, my throat is froggy right now. I've never seen pasta water like this. It's like there's soap in it or something.
yeah, it should not take long for these
Thanks for the soap. What's up, baby?
pasta noodles to cook up. Once the water gets to a certain level, that's when I'll add a little bit of mustard, a little bit of ranch, and a little bit of mayo, just to give it some consistency and stir it up real good. And then when it's nice and creamy with the sauce, then I'm going to mix in the those two cheese powders that came with those boxes right there. So if you don't have hamburger for those two recipes, don't worry about it. You know, it's still basically something to eat, you know what I'm saying? Shit. Then you can see the steam starting to rise. Basically, here, we'll speed things up, turn it on to high for a minute. Just till the water starts to bubble and boil. I know y'all like my cooking videos, so why not, right? And while that's boiling, go over to my YouTube here. I'm gonna upload another video. Let's see. Oh, while it does that, well, we turn over here to, oh yeah, look at that, starting to bubble up. Yeah, buddy. We'll let that water boil for a little bit longer, then we're going to add all our sauces to it. And you want to add your sauces before you add the powder. The sauce, when it mixes with the water, will liquefy, but then as the water boils down, it'll congeal.
Jeez, look at his face, man. He gets blackhead so bad. That's nasty. Look at his dog collar. Rest in peace, King.
Yeah. I mean, if you like mustard, then fuck it, right?
Ugh, what the fuck?
Like I'm almost out of
What the fuck is this?
mustard, and I'm like, well, I gotta find a way to just get rid of it here.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I'll get it later.
Yeah, you haven't lived until you put mustard in your pasta water.
Okay, I'm gonna bring that down to a 4. Whoa. There we go. Now that it's starting to bubble and boil like that, yeah, bring that back down to a 4 now that it's boiling and shit. Okay, that's the rest of my mustard right there. And take all that mustard that I just poured in there, stir it around. And there isn't a whole lot of mustard in there. It's probably just going to be enough for a little bit of flavor. Now let's add some ranch to it. Yeah, it looks a little funky when you're mixing it up and what have you, but it'll taste good. Yes. Well, yes, it's well. It's starting to get pretty thick. Yeah, buddy. And now we're gonna throw in some of that mayo. Looking good on that. All right. So now I'm gonna put the ranch. Actually, we might add just a little bit more ranch to it. Actually, you know what? No, that's enough ranch. I think you grab some of this Kraft mayo. Just getting stuff all over the stove, aren't I? Now the combination of that ranch and that mayo is going to give this a really nice creamy. It's going to give my noodles a nice creamy texture. But yeah, that's enough mayonnaise. Fucking stir that shit up in there. We're going to incorporate all of that in here. Trying to stir it without making a mess. Now you see, just after adding the ranch and the mayo, you know what I'm saying, it's giving you a really nice thick consistency. You can see the noodles are starting to cook in those condiments. Yeah, don't be afraid to use condiments for your pasta game. YouTube. You got a favorite condiment you like to use on your burgers or your hot dogs? There's a little bit of grease on the stove when I was cooking burgers earlier, like a couple days ago. But that's alright. Stoves are meant to get messy, I suppose. They clean up after all. So we're going to let that cook for a bit longer before we add the powder mixes to it. But look at that, YouTube. Look at that. You see it starting to congeal. Oh, how does this smell? Oh, YouTube. This smells really good. I'm liking this. Need a little bit of seasoning. And then the seasoning is just going to be a little bit of salt and sugar. We're not going to use a whole lot of that shit because we don't want to make our pasta too cholesterol-y, but a little bit of seasoning won't hurt. So I got a Ziploc bag with salt and sugar in it. It's what I use to season my beef. Seasoning your frozen patties with a little bit of salt and a little bit of sugar. It's pretty good, actually. And maybe a little bit of pepper, too, if you're feeling adventurous. Okay, that's good enough. That's enough salt and pepper. I mean, did I say salt and pepper? Blah. Salt and sugar. There we go. That's enough salt and sugar. Yeah, see. You know, giving it a minute to cook like this, you can see the ranch, the mustard, and the mayo have congealed quite nicely. Let that cook for just a bit longer, and then we're gonna add our seasoning packets. That's gonna be the cheesy sauce right there, that orange stuff, and then this is gonna be what looks like a beef flavored sauce. So we got a cheesy beef flavored sauce combination going here. Bubble, bubble, toil and trouble. Like a cauldron bubble. I love Halloween. Yes. Yes. Periodically stir it up real good here. And it's starting to congeal together a little bit. That's pretty good. That's really, okay, you see how it's starting to bubble really good? And the noodles are starting to surface. Okay. Now would be an excellent time to add the powders. Powder mixes are in there. Now what we're going to do is take those pasta powders and really stir them up in here. Stir up the pasta in a circle. Stir it to the left. Stir it to the left. And unfortunately, if you don't have like milk or something, you're gonna get these little cheesy chunks of powder that congeal together. Do what you can to like break those up. I mean, I'm not a 5-star chef, but I can cook. I can throw something together and make something out of it, you know. And 9 times out of 10, you know, I'll make something that's pretty good. I've only had like 1 or 2 meals that I made myself where I'm like, you know. Well, it looks like I might need a bowl. Or a plate or some shit. Hold on a second, YouTube. I gotta wash the bowl out real quick. Okay, we got a clean bowl here. I don't want to make a bigger mess on the stove. Let's see how I did though. Oh yeah, look at that steam. Look at that steam action. Oh yeah. Whoa, shitballs. I almost dropped it. That would have sucked. This right here. Oh yeah, this right here is delicious. Oh, I gotta have one more bite. One more bite for the camera. Well, I think I did pretty good with this random ass dish that I made here. Well, that's it for my cooking video. Y'all saw how I made that deliciousness right there. What is up, YouTube? So, rocking out with you the long way. Chilling like an old school rock star villain. And we got our pan heated up on the stove. I'm gonna make a cardinal cherry bacon cheeseburger for your sick entertainment. There's a lot of bacon grease and hamburger grease in here. We're going to use that to cook our stuff. First thing you're going to need is some bread for our sandwich bun. And we're going to drop the bread into the pan on top of that grease. And if you think that just sounds ridiculously unhealthy, it's about to get worse. Now that our pan's ready to go, we're just going to take the bread and drop it in. And there, just like that. Now all that grease is going to toast on the bottom for the inside of our sandwich. Cardinal cherry bacon cheeseburger, you know. Because apparently I don't do anything with my life. The guitar playing doesn't count for nothing, apparently. Getting better at guitar and working on my temper. I have a low self-esteem. I'll be the first to admit that. And sometimes it's not healthy to see myself or certain situations in such a cynical light. We got our tube of beef that we're going to put back in the fridge. Thick patty. That looks beautiful when I drop that. I don't know, just like that. I don't know. Do you know how many people told me oh, you're never going to make a living selling sticks with this judgmental tone? I'm like, first of all, they're not sticks. They're wands. I make them from real sticks that I find in Mother Nature. Look at that nice juicy thick patty. Look at that thick burger patty. Doesn't that look delicious? We got our Oscar Mayer thick cut bacon, and we're going to take 2 pieces of this deliciousness. Use whatever kind of bacon you like. Drop it in there. Here's our delicious bacon cooking up something proper. Start piling this bacon on 1 piece at a time. Now here's all the bacon piled up on top right there. That looks pretty good so far. Got that on frame, excellent. I'm gonna take and push that bacon down just a little bit so that way we can make room for our next ingredients. I'll take a sprinkle of brown sugar and put it on top of that bacon. This will give it a nice flavor with that cheese. It'll caramelize with it. Oh yeah, now that's what I like to see. We're gonna take our mozzarella cheese. Yes, please. Sprinkle it on top. And then give it a drop in the microwave, man. Well, there we go. Still going? All right, cool. The first burst is for 44 seconds. And then we'll do another burst for 34 seconds, and that will get the cheese perfect on top of this burger, because there's not that much cheese, mind you. So to help those cardinal cherries stick to the burger, I'm going to use some Jif creamy peanut butter. And I'm going to spread it on our top bun. Remember, all that grease cooked under our top bun right here, that's going to be where our peanut butter goes. Put it on top. There's that. Now I get to lick the fork because I'm the one making it. Let's see what that burger looks like before I put the chocolate on top. There it is, folks. There's that. Now we're going to take some of these chocolate covered cherries. It don't matter which one you use. I got some Queen and dark chocolate covered cherries right here. There is 4 left in this tray. I attempted this recipe last night and the recipe turned out good. However, there are a couple of mild filming mistakes that I had made that I wasn't happy with. Ugh. So you take 4 of these cardinal cherries, place them on top. Now I just stick them in the peanut butter, screw it. Now that we've got that on there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to squish these together a little bit closer so they land on the patty. Kind of give it a squish just a little bit. There you go. And so it begins. That sandwich looks thick, ridiculous, greasy, and unhealthy. Am I able to even pick it up at this particular moment? Let's take a find out. Yeah. I got a bite of that chocolate and that peanut butter and that bacon. Oh yeah. Bomb ass cross section. Get the camera to focus. You can see where the Queen Anne's are bursting open on the inside. This burger is massive. And this is the kind of burger your doctor's gonna hate you for eating. This is the kind of burger. Good, that was righteous. Thank you for watching my cooking video. If you like the awesome junk food that I cook, subscribe for more. Bacon Cardinal Cherry Cheeseburger. Yeah. I'm making sushi pizza nachos, which sounds weird as fuck, but that's why you watch this kind of shit, isn't it? Alright, so now that we got the wand drying, just the plate's right here. Okay, cool, got the plate on camera, excellent. If you're gonna make nachos with melted cheese, these are the chips to do it with, people. Now this is the sushi I'll be putting. This is the sushi I'll be putting on the end, on it at the end. These are Philadelphia cream cheese rolls, and I had a couple after it was de-thawed earlier, and these are definitely, most definitely what's up. I take some pizza sauce and put it on top first. This jar doesn't want to open up. Looks like I'm gonna have to use my autistic strength to open it. Hashtag arm flex. There we go. Look at these biceps though. Get it. Oop, I just spilled some on the towel. That was smooth. That, of course, is why we have a towel on top of my counter. Just because I try to make shit like this, and sometimes I spill shit, so it just helps to be pre-prepared. At this point, it's like chips and salsa almost. So the concept makes sense. I mean, how do you like them apples? That motherfucker is cold at the bottom of it. Okay, no, that's just, no. That doesn't want to come out. No, it's just, hold on a fucking second. Same sauce, smaller jar. Oh, and it's fresh. There we go. That jar was practically empty anyway, so I want to use the last of our ingredients. Don't want to waste any of it. How that piece of sauce be tasting? Yep, that piece of sauce is on point. Get you in on the, hold on a second. Get you in on the action here in a second. Just splash more of that sauce. Get you in on the action. There's your sauce right there on top, looking nice. Next we're gonna add some mozzarella cheese. Mozzarella cheese on nachos is dank as shit because it melts the quickest. There we go. There's our layer of cheese right there. Let's bring the camera a little bit closer to the plate. I'm gonna add some more cheese to it. We'll see how I'm feeling. There we go. And I'm allowed to sneak a pepperoni because I'm making it. Now, sneaking a pepperoni, that's what I like to call chef privilege. Got the pepperonis strategically placed on top, just like that. And make sure those pepperonis are nice and sealed. We'll go back to our friend, Mr. or Mrs., however you look at it. Go back to our friend, the mozzarella cheese. That looks magnificent. Shit. So, but yeah, shout out to Bonsai Sushi Company. This will be the final ingredient on the nachos. And the sushi, once it's de-thawed, is nice and squishy, like sushi's supposed to be. And as you can see, it's a little bit empty because I had some earlier. and it was delicious. I saved the wasabi and the soy sauce for these nachos, so I would have done a burger or a pizza, but the items I used to make those things need to be cleaned, so yeah. A little bit longer, because that's a lot of fucking cheese, man. That actually looks pretty melted. A 34-second burst. There. Yeah, now we're talking. Look at that. That is perfect. A nice gooey puddle. Look at that in the light. Oh, look at that, YouTube. Goddamn. So yeah, shout out to a Bonsai Sushi Company. Shout out to Doritos. Strategically placed, just like that. That looks good. One packet of soy sauce is all I needed. Okay, so just like the sushi, try to put some on top of the sushi here. That's good wasabi. And there you have it, folks. Look at that. I want you to look at it, YouTube. Yeah, that wasabi is a spicy motherfucker. That looks dank as fuck, YouTube. It's got everything I like. It's got pizza ingredients, it's got Doritos, and it's got sushi, and it's got wasabi. And soy sauce. I mean, this is as weird as it gets, YouTube. Look at that. Get it. Oh my fucking god, that just smells so good. Like, I'm drinking at my buddy Phil's house, and I'm like, I know what I'm doing for a cooking video when I get home. Because I'm like, do I want to do a burger? Yes and no. But then I think, do I want to put a fucking pizza? And I'm like, yes and no. But the shit I used to make my burgers and my pizza needs to be cleaned off. So I needed a cooking video that I could do. I needed a cooking video that I could do legitly. My mouth is watering just looking at this. Ooh. I also have a spare keyboard that you see sitting in the chair over there in the box, so that could help towards my next album. A little something to wash them nachos down. We got Mountain Dew Throwback. Show that logo. Not a sponsor. Before I pour that, I should probably turn it so that there we go. I'm gonna pour soda with the fucking nozzle facing the other way. That would have been a fucking disaster. Can crush for sushi, pizza, nachos. Yeah. Now the reason I say this is because I was watching a video that someone took off my channel, and they basically edited out a bunch of shit to make it short. Get that last sushi roll and all the chips underneath all that pile of cheese right there with this wasabi sauce is right on there. Yeah, buddy. YouTube, look at it. I cleaned the plate. Legitly. How long is this fucking video? An hour long. Classic. You get this thing called Doritos disease. You get the powder all over your fingers, and there's only 2 known cures. Napkins and water, washing your hands, or of course, licking it off your fingers. Okay, there's a couple of cures, but Doritos disease also comes in the form of Cheetos disease, which is the same thing and the same cure. And you know my fans love me if they're gonna send me ramen noodles and pipe tobacco and what have you. YouTube? It's your boy King Cobra back at it with another video. You bet. I'm creating some delicious nachos. It's gonna involve cheese, potted meat, some pork rinds, and some hard-boiled eggs. We're gonna take those hard-boiled eggs that have been boiled in beer, stick them in the bowl and cool them off. After smacking them, yes, they're ready to peel. Beautiful. We're gonna rinse that in some cold water. What up, YouTube? It's nacho time. Yes, we're gonna make our dank nachos. We'll start off with a layer of our spicy nacho Doritos. Now we're gonna need some cheese for our nachos. So we got some Lucraine Mexican style 4-cheese blend. Then we're gonna take some of our zesty chipotle from the pepper patch. Do a couple dabs on there. I'm gonna grab some potted meat. Thanks, Billy, for the potted meat. Appreciate it, man. I want to dollop the potted meat all over the top of our nacho cheese. And hot sauce, yes, please. Can's not very big, we can spread it. I love me some potted meat now. That's good. So we're going to add until we're satisfied with the potted meat, and we're going to add our next layer of chips and goodness. Maybe a sprinkle of cheese on top of our meats. Slap on some of that bacon ranch for Hidden Valley. Those are good looking nachos. Look at it. Yes. Then we're going to add our spicy buffalo pork grinds to the top of our mixture.
Can you hear me?
Chips and goodness.
Testing, testing. Sorry, I was muted.
Push that
Can you hear me
down
now?
just a wee bit. Now this here is going to have to melt in the microwave and get all that cheese nice and gooey.
Testing, testing.
Oh, look at that. We're going to nuke it.
Okay, sorry, I had it.
2 minutes and 34 seconds. We're going to periodically watch that.
Oh, okay, I see what I did.
Watch.
If I hit the space bar, it'll mute, so I pressed the space bar accidentally. Excuse the noise. There's a little kid running around. Is he microwaving this?
Like a hawk. A little bit longer. In a minute and 8.
He looked healthy there,
So
relatively
now,
speaking.
we're going to garnish with our
Hold on, guys.
hard-boiled eggs. Boil them in cooled water so they can peel faster. Boil them, then cool them off in cold water so they peel faster. Yeah. I want to garnish these nachos with enough hard-boiled egg that's just like, oh hey, it's a presentation.
What's up, JP?
But I'm going to do one more like right there and that'll be enough. That's looking good. For my remaining ones.
That is so many boiled eggs. Like, that's like 8 boiled eggs. His rest in peace to his guts.
For later. So I'm going to do a light sprinkle of cheese.
Light sprinkle,
on
very
top
nice.
of our hard-boiled eggs.
Reasonable amount.
Just a little itty-bitty sprinkle on top. Now we're going to smother it in that bacon ranch.
So many eggs. Oh my god, with the ranch, bro.
Should we hit it with some of that sweet honey barbecue sauce? And then pop it in the microwave? Yes, we should. Just a light drizzle of barbecue. You don't need a whole lot.
Why not some barbecue sauce?
Making the prettiest looking nachos you ever did see.
He did. He lived to the max.
Look
Didn't
at
let
these
people tell
fucking
him what he
delicious
couldn't
bastards.
do.
Oh my god, stop. And we're going to microwave that at a very low and slow temperature of 10-second bursts. And so all that cheese is ooey gooey on top. The reason why we're doing it slow is because we don't want the eggs to explode in the microwave. That would make a really huge mess.
Will a boiled egg explode in microwave?
I'm going to do one more 20-second burst. And then
Oh, happy birthday, JP. I didn't know it was your birthday.
Take a look at those
Awesome,
nachos.
man. Happy birthday.
Oh, fuck yes. And grab me a fork. I'm going to grab one of them hard-boiled eggs first.
Thanks for coming to hang out, dude. I probably won't be on too long, but... Oh, man.
Might have to go in the microwave a little bit longer. Cheese ain't quite melted on top. Strangely enough, I don't care. Oh, that's good. Oh, that is good. Oh, yes. Dude,
I
the
can't
barbecue
imagine
sauce.
heating ranch in the microwave. Or eggs. Most of the stuff is...
That complements the spiciness of the habanero sauce. It's there, but it's not smacking you in the face. It's like, oh, hey, I'm here. What's up? Really flavorful heat. YouTube, these nachos are swinging. No, I'm not going to be able to eat the entire
Oh, I forgot about the potted meat on them.
thing. Because I'm not that hungry. But I'll be eating on this for the remainder of the evening. Yo, potted meat is actually not that bad. A lot of people talk smack on it because it's like, oh, it's weird, you know? But like Spam potted meat, I love it, dude. You can make a hearty
like Spam.
plate of nachos for pretty goddamn cheap. It's a blob of delicious.
Oh my god. I
Artery
did.
clogging, gluten-filled deliciousness. That's why I said delicious.
She is crashing out. Y'all want to see something? Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Is that on Instagram, babe? Was that on Instagram? What's her name again? Christine. Oh, okay. It's in my messages. Give me a second, guys. Where did you send that to? Baby, where did you send that to? She's not listening. She's doing her own thing. Never mind. Let's go on to another video. She sent me a very funny video. Okay. Let's see. We have sushi pig's feet pizza. It sounds interesting. Pig's feet. The bogrito. I wonder if that's the famous burrito, the one with the bug on it. I know. It's disgusting. Okay, so we got some choices here. Sushi pig's feet pizza sounds super interesting to me. The bogrito, I think that's one of his big cooking videos, but I don't remember. Ramen smoked fish hack? No, thank you. I feel like we just watched one with sushi, so it's like Satan's breakfast burger. We'll go sushi pig's feet pizza. Why not?
So check those cool cobras out. Not a sponsor. And to show you I'm not even joking, pig's feet, Doritos, sushi, soy sauce on top of the mother of meat pizza. Look at
Yeah, it was almost like Cobra didn't. Nobody had ever told him what goes with what. Like he was raised in like isolation, so it's like he had no sense of like food rules or what you should eat with what. You know, crazy.
that. We got two different kinds of sushi. We got spicy yellowtail and spicy
What's up,
salmon
boy?
roll. This is going to shake the culinary world up. Now, before we get into trying the slice of this here pizza for the YouTube,
Yeah, you can't
used
scream.
about two packets of soy sauce for the top just for I like drizzle. We got ourselves a Ramune strawberry real sugar soda. We're going to try it for the YouTubes. We're going to dive into that pizza here in a second. Then we're going to do a soda pop review, and then we're going to review this crazy pizza that I made. Like, why? Why, Cobra? Why would you make that? No. I took a Screaming Sicilian mother made pizza, cooked it up, cut it, let it cool off, put some sushi and some pig's feet on top, with some crushed Doritos, nacho cheese flavor, like 2 packets of soy sauce. There we go. Now this has the glass marble where you poke it in. Here's my pipe tool. Kind of poke it in there. Unless the cap comes with it. Has anything to do? Nope, that just covers it when it's full. We're going to drink it in one sitting. I've had this kind of soda pop before where you pop it. So if you like this kind of crazy content, you know what to do. Ding the bell. All right. You just have to push it in there. That's all right. We'll get her open. We're going to use the back of this drill bit here.
Hold on one second, guys. We got an unruly kid.
There it is. We got it. We're good. I didn't do anything to it. There was nothing on the drill bit. Check that out. Let's see how we do. Tasty. Ramune. It's a Japanese soda pop. That's most definitely what's up. Hell yeah. Here's the pizza. Got sushi. They got pig's feet, Doritos. You can see the wasabi, the ginger leaves. All right. Let's see how we do.
Give me a second, guys. This kid is out of control.
This is ridiculous. The live stream is what it is. No clickbait. Real. We got pig's feet, Doritos, sushi, ginger leaf, wasabi, Doritos, crumbs, nacho cheese, on top of a mother of meats, screaming Sicilian pizza. What? Sushi pizza? Yep.
This strangely isn't the one of the weirder ones. I thought it would be. Are the pig's feet on there?
Yeah, buddy. Now, while we're eating this gross pizza, I got something to say, YouTube. We'll grab another slice. You gotta protect children, you gotta protect women, and you gotta protect your elders. Those are what I call a man's morals. So if you think that this pizza is disgusting, pick that up off the floor and put it in the ashtray. But it's a sick world we live in. So if you think this pizza is gross, it could be worse. I actually think this turned out interesting. I like pizza, I like sushi, I like Doritos. I'm like, this is a really weird food hack. Got pig's feet. Cheers, YouTube.
It does, Orem. That's funny. Let's find a different one. Let's see. I don't remember the Bogrito. Is that his fame? I think it's his famous one. Let's check it out.
What's up, YouTube? We got 4 big old burrito shells. Alright, so they're layered on top of each other. All 4 layers have a little bit of that bacon grease to stick all 4 in the middle together. And I speckled it with more bacon grease. That cheese we're adding to it is a mixture of mozzarella cheese and crushed up Doritos. Now to get our tortillas ready for folding into burritos, we're going to throw these in the oven very briefly for like, you know, just enough to get them nice and pliable. What I did was I took a bunch of nacho cheese Doritos and I layered it with mozzarella cheese, both in block and rustic form. And when it got to about here, like right there in the level wise, I threw it in the microwave and I melted that cheese. And then when that cheese came out in a mozzarella cheese puddle, I took a fork and I just crushed up all those nacho cheese Doritos into that mozzarella cheese. And then I stirred it around and let it solidify into a nacho cheese Doritos mozzarella cheese deal. So yeah, we're gonna take the Papa John's pasta that was sent to me the other night. This is what's up? No, the Papa John's pasta has barbecue sauce, black olives, chicken, and pineapples. So we're gonna make a pasta chicken stuffed burrito with some goodies. Oh yeah. We're gonna need some of these too. So we'll microwave some of those. Good evening, YouTube. So those burritos are starting to crisp up on the edge right here a little bit because the ends were dangling off. But they'll give us plenty of room to roll the burrito regardless. We're gonna take this Papa John's pasta and we're gonna slap that in the middle. I tried a little bit of that Papa John's chicken pasta off camera. It's actually not half bad. The fans sent it to me the other night during that wacky fucking stream that I was doing, where I got all those like deliveries and shit. And I'm like, you know what I want to do with this pasta, YouTube? I want to put it in the middle of a fucking burrito. Because I can. Okay. So there's our Papa John's pasta in the middle, just like that. Next thing we're going to do, those Mike Tyson Anytizers, those boneless honey barbecue wings. Take a couple of those in the middle as well. I've already microwaved these. Anytizers are pretty delicious, YouTube. But we're not done adding it. We're going to add our cheese. We got some of these to snack on for later. Gonna add some bacon bits, some ranch, some barbecue sauce. Now we're gonna add some bacon ranch from Hidden Valley.
Oh my god.
Remember the bacon ranch from Hidden Valley? They give it a nice creamy texture. I got some Vero Gusto.
Hey, Sonny.
This pasta sauce right here. That works. And this pasta sauce is a little spicy, so this will add a little bit of heat to it. That Kraft slow simmered sweet honey barbecue sauce. Not a sponsor. You know, that chicken's already got a honey barbecue glaze on it, but that'll enhance that flavor nicely. Smoky baconaise sauce. Why not? Made a DNA helix with that. Nice little wicked combo of sauces there. Beautiful. Some bacon bits. Oh yeah, we got them bacon bits. Bacon bits, motherfuckers. Sharp cheddar on top. And when you roll a burrito, you want to roll it, tuck it in. This is why you don't want to over preheat your whatchamacallit, your tortilla shells, because the edges are really crispy. But that's alright, because we got it. Now before we add toothpicks to it, we're going to hit it with some butter. Now this is the secret to making a chimichanga, getting that nice crispy shell on the outside that we all know and love with the chimichanga. And this is what I did last.
Or if you've ever seen them, like people would, list all the things from like wherever, Pizza Hut or stuff, and they would like add up all the prices, like extra this, extra that, add this, and he would end up with like a $70 Papa John's pizza. It's crazy.
Time I made a recipe similar to this, I did a fast food chimichanga, which I ate over the course of several days.
Butter?
And it was delicious, YouTube.
What is that? Is that butter?
So you may have to use like maybe 1 or 2 toothpicks to make this work, so the cheese don't just start spilling out when I try to bake this motherfucker. And people are like, we want to see another cooking video. And the butter don't have to be smeared on there pretty, just plop it on there. And coat the entire thing in butter, or on country crock in my case. Yeah. Now because it has pasta in it, we're just gonna hit the top of that with some butter. Butter spread, I mean. And a little bit of garlic powder. So I got like 3 to 4 chef's toothpicks. I'm going to stick this side with it. It's ready to go in the oven. What? Barbecue chicken, bacon, pasta, chimichanga. So it's in between the top and the bottom evenly. Alright, YouTube, I'll be watching this like a hawk. That's just about chimichanga'd up.
It's out of control this morning.
I'll let it go for a little bit longer. But now that's like a nice golden brown on top. Go ahead and pull these damn toothpicks out. Take a look at that sexy motherfucker right there. That's looking delicious.
I mean, it looks better than a
cheese on top of our burrito. So I put it back in the oven just to get the shell to crisp up a bit more. Get that cheese melted. Get your sexy lover. Oh, that look good. That look real good. All right. Yeah. Look at the size of this fucking chimichanga, man. I would say it's done. It's crispy. The cheese isn't burnt this time. I got cheese melting down the side of this motherfucker too, dude. Yeah, YouTube, this burrito's done and it's fresh out of the oven, son. So here's part 4. It's done. Yeah, I put the cheese on at the right time. Look at that sexiness. Here's the back end of that needed to be patched up. Like I said, that's pretty decent. Not too shabby. Look at a piece of that fucking baked on cheese. Oh yeah.
Next morning.
Let's cut that in half and try a bite.
Did he leave this out on the counter all night? Oh my god. Right, Orem?
Making a mess all over the floor. Pick that up real quick. That's tasty. No, YouTube. Even though it's not exactly fresh, because I made it last night. I don't care. That burrito slaps.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Part two and part three. Oh, so there's different burritos. I see. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Let's see. You know what, guys? I'm gonna end it right there. I'll come back later. Um, this kid is just too crazy right now, so we'll talk to y'all soon. Love y'all.